All right. Hey, hey, hey. It's a Wednesday morning. I'm feeling all right. Hope you all are feeling all right too. Oh, gotta mute my phone. All right. So, how do you like my guest? Lamp. Should have named it Lamp. Could ask Lamp questions. If it drops a bubble when you ask it a question, that's a yes. If it doesn't, it's a no. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Lamp's full of personality. Oh my god, that's funny. But yep. So this is that Wednesday morning stream. Um, I'm definitely more relaxed after my bathroom break. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up feeling kind of sick. I hope I am not getting sick. Not feeling great. Yeah, so I'll just start off by saying I was having a little bit of a crisis of conscious of planning of like what to do with my damn life. And a lot of you guys had some very nice things to say. Um, can't tell you what it means to have been streaming for I don't know or making videos on YouTube for and to just have all of these people that just like know me. And that's kind of why I put that post out because it's just like I don't know who I am as a person. Um, although I look a lot different. I did accidentally shave my beard off. It's already starting to grow back, but that was a total mistake. Rough. Used the wrong guard. Didn't realize it, and that shit was gone. But anyways, so yeah, it's I just got really nice seeing your comments on there as well. Um, yeah, just trying to figure out, man, like what the future holds for this guy right here, because I gotta I gotta do something different, but I have no idea. Like I have no idea, and it just if I feel like I'm just complaining, but I'm not. I'm really just trying to like I'm just trying to brainstorm, like just trying to figure out like what is my next move in life. Like I don't know. The job I have right now is not going to work out for forever. It just won't be sustainable. So I gotta figure out what to do. And any change just looks terrifying. You know, every time I think about it, it gives me a stomach ache. Going back to not having any seniority in a place is like that's not fun. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm vested in a union. Unfortunately, the union I'm part of is like just total dog poop. So it is. I mean, they're great for getting. I mean, we have amazing days off. We got all that kind of coverage as far as like job stuff, but as far as insurance and just future lifetime stuff is not a union I want to trust my future to. So I don't know, man. But yeah, I just wanted to say, some feet fans. Yeah, dude. I don't even know, man. I oh my nose is running here. I'll tell you, I really don't. Oh my goodness, I feel very if you can hear it, I can feel very congested. Not a good feeling. Um, so yeah, yeah. So I just appreciate y'all. Uh, it was cool. It was cool seeing that and just getting some of the support from you guys because I know you guys do know me. I talk a lot, and I feel like it's yeah, yeah. Your people, a lot of you guys are Oh, let's see. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Wow, oof. That's a good quote, man. That's a good one. Let's put my screen. Look at how slow my computer is. There we go. Oh, it's probably because I have my phone hooked up to the internet too. But there we go. Now it popped up. Wow. StreamYard is lagging. But I like that. That is yeah, I'm trying to so I, speaking of Lush and Salty over here, actually got to talk to him at the Greenwater Aquarium. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Am I lagging bad? My internet seems fine. It's not giving me any warnings or anything. Whatever. But ran into Stefan over there at the Greenwater Aquarium Society swap, and that was really nice. Got to hang out for a little bit. He brought a Serene Scene Stefan card for me to sign, so I signed that. And I'll tell you, that swap surprised me. Now I've been invited to go there a few times, never been able to make it before. The first time they invited me, I had a family party that I think I forgot about, because it was like they had just texted me, and I was like, sure, I think I can make it, and didn't even really think about the date. I was just like, yeah, I'll try to be there. And then it was like family party, couldn't go, and then um, and then the next time they invited me, it was actually like a horrible. Well, oh, this time, finally able to make it, and it was a crazy show. Hold on one second. It's gonna be a little loud for a second. I love physics, guys. I do. I love me some good physics. All right. Well, anyways, swap really surprised me. Finally was able to go there. Had a full table set up. Black tablecloth, like the whole thing. And what was funny about this, Invisible Kyle is better looking. But leave for the swap in the morning, right? And it's like 20 minutes away. I mean, this is like the absolutely easiest swap for me to be able to go to. Especially the way I did it, because I didn't have any live anything. No live plants, no live pants. No live plants, fish. Just showed up with the posters were the funny thing though, because I was about to turn onto the street to leave to go, and I remembered the posters. I'd forgotten them in here, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn around and get those posters. I sold an insane amount of posters. I think I sold like 20 posters, 15 to 20 posters at that swap. And I actually found out that I needed a digital, having to do like the finagling with the tip jar on my website, which luckily I had that built in, so I was able to charge some people through the tip jar, and that kind of worked out. But the posters just did so well. It blew my mind. I was hoping to actually drop a product release today. This in that same vein, I just remembered posters, because I got to restock posters, but my print shop is having a problem with their printer. So I have a card release that is paired with a special item. So it's like a single card and a special item for Valentine's Day that's going to be coming out soon. But that is currently a little bit delayed until Friday, so I might have to do an impromptu live stream. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But anyways, keep an eye on the trading hub. the Fisher and Punctuating Hub for that, because I don't want to forget to mention that. Yeah, that whole thing is kind of messed up, but whatever. Anyways, posters sold really, really, really well. I I was really surprised. There were so many people that for one recognized me from YouTube, which I was like, what? But my live streams, which kind of makes sense. You know, I've built up a name in the area, I guess, a little bit. Um, so I thought that was funny. They're like, yeah, I watch your live streams all the time, and I was like, what? I catch them on like replay is more often the thing. Um, but yeah, shout out to anybody that I saw at Greenwater. Very cool. But yeah, those posters did so well. The trading cards did well. But yeah, so now I'm thinking like I gotta find a better way to display posters at these shows, because I didn't understand how much people liked them. So I have to I gotta figure that out for future shows. Can't remember if I no, I can't do that one. Do this. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, dude, what? Oh. I hate HP. HP. Why are you accessing my computer? When have I ever printed anything from my computer? Get onto my computer, huh? You got to keep your printer in line every now and then. Show them who's boss. I have to go over there and just jingle. But anyways, yeah. So Greenwater, super success. Couldn't believe it. Actually, ended up running into the. Now everything's running slow. I might just want to take the other camera off here. Haven't been a swapper forever. One was gonna try to make this. Yeah, dude. Swaps are my thing. Like that is the thing that attaches me to fish keeping more than anything. It is I guess I gotta keep an eye on that. Ah ha ha. That coming. Locking it. I was like, I don't hear noise. What's going on here? Yeah, swaps are my connection to the hobby. I've noticed that more than anything. That is where I'm just I'm happiest. Like happiest as a person is just being there, being around everybody, talking, educating people. Where I'm the happiest as a person. I love swaps. I love it. What up, Big Steve? But I meant to read this. I've been stopping one was going to try to go this weekend. Going to snow again, so stuck for another month. Yeah, I noticed that tomorrow. I think it's supposed to. Or was it today? One of the days it's got a slight chance of snow, and I'm just like, dude, screw you, screw you, weather, man. I'm so done. I don't know, like the next forecast. It is getting really. What's unfortunate is I really want to let the lava lamp cam go until the lava lamp started earlier, but it is you know what? Let me see if I can just pull. I think I could just pull my phone off of the Wi-Fi without doing anything else. Yeah, hey, check that out. Dope. That should help. And I also went to that swap, and I don't think I bought anything, which is a success. Just went there and sold a bunch of stuff. Um, what's nice is all that product I don't have to ship. Majority of it was cash, so that's always nice. Um, yeah, so I think that is going to be something that I try to do more often. Is just go to those, um, go to the water swap and just kind of set up a booth, and I signed some autographs. I took pictures with people, which was crazy. I actually don't have any left. Now that I think about it. Do I? Oh, nope. So that's going to cause some problems off the website. But yeah, the coloring books are officially sold out. Yeah, this is definitely. But yeah, coloring books are sold out, so I got to get those off the website. This computer sucks. I swear, I need a new computer. I'm beginning to think it's what's going on. Yeah. All right, there we go. Somehow it muted me. I'll just pull off my other. That just seems like that's causing too much problem. This is my guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, not on the stream. I just need to leave. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, well, we'll see if that's better. I took off the lava lamp, which I thought was a lot of fun, but you know, apparently the world doesn't want us to have fun here. Whatever. I do think this computer. I don't know. I thought it could be my AT&T internet doing its thing. Ed, how you doing? Just doing some water changes, talking about some stuff. Got started early. It's actually before 11 right now, which is good because last time I realized that this ran a little late, and I'm kind of using this as the maintenance done in my fish room because it's a good motivator. Good time to do it too. It's just stacking stuff, making it efficient, giving me stuff to talk about. This tank, I'll tell you, this tank is turning into something finally. I'm glad I took out. I had a bunch of like lava rock in there. I brought this up pretty much every stream. Very glad that I got rid of the lava rock. It is finally looking good. It's looking good. It's looking pretty. It's been a while since I've had just a nice filled plant tank. I mean, I had that one, but that didn't really do it for me. Like I like a lot of plants. I just want plants, just filled with plants. Hey, Foxy, what's up? What's up? Cheers. So, if you guys want to see something, I'll show you. I'll show you part of what we have here for Valentine's Day. So this is my first time getting something like this made, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's heavy. Got this coin right here. All right, and then it's a heart, and it's hard to see right now, but there's actually a very faint molecular structure of isotocin. Isotocin is the hormone that causes fish to breed and pair, and oxytocin is the human version of that. Jesus Christ, I am coughing like crazy today. I can feel my lungs. Not liking it. But yeah, so this is an I Love Punks coin with the overtly overstocked Oscar face right on there, and then I got the heart on the back. Of basically calling this the heads and hearts coin. Kind of heads or tails, but heads or hearts. Or do you think with your head or your heart? I guess kind of thing. Yeah, so that is this is something that's going to be coming out. I wanted to have the card to show you guys, but it is not going to be done, looks like, until Friday, possibly even Monday, which kind of just throws the whole thing into a tizzy. It'll still be a like special one-off card, but it just I was hoping to be able to get it shipped out at least before Valentine's Day, and I don't think anyone's going to have them before Valentine's Day, even if I get them Friday and get them shipped out. I don't know. I like doing special stuff for the holidays. I've tried it a couple times. The horror series, I guess, was the biggest example of that because it was released around Halloween and had some horror specific cards. That works out, but some of like the smaller holiday stuff. I mean, I try to do Christmas, that like the Grinch card. I'll probably do stuff like that every now and then, but I don't think it's gonna really be a thing. It's so hard to get the freaking timing right. I gotta place all the orders for this stuff like a month ahead of time to make sure I have everything. And now that my print shop's printer is down, it's like, well, I have these coins that I ordered, and I was expecting to be able to just get the cards in at like, in a day because it's usually how it works. And it's looking like it's gonna be a lot longer than that. And that's it's rough. That's rough. So I don't know. I might just end up scrapping the idea. Maybe just hold on to the coins and do something else with them because I don't know, with the timing of all that, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Hey, Lava Lamp. Should I do a Valentine's Day release card or not? I don't think it counts yet. It's not warmed all the way up. But yeah. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about this, I'm gonna get that those coloring books removed off the website because they're sold out. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try to fill these tanks and drain them at the same time right now. I think I'm just gonna wait. Drain them out and fill them. I do miss being able to get these water changes done faster, though. I will say that the pump that I had was just so fast. All right. On to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the next. Yeah, I mean, I guess speaking of Valentine's Day, though, this is a reminder for anyone that is affected by Valentine's Day. Get on those Valentine's Day gifts, because it's going to come up fast. This is probably the first time in a long time I've actually been ahead of the game. Got my Valentine's Day shopping pretty much done already. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Foxy, too. Like if I try to fill one of these tanks, I'm for sure gonna overfill one of them. Like I'll just take it piece by piece. We're chilling. No need to rush. I got time. I got time up until 12 o'clock. And then I gotta start rushing. But until then, we're good. So I started early today. I was like, you know what? I'll start it at like 10:30. Give me that extra little bit of time, which is about the amount of time I seemed to be behind last week. And I think it'll be smooth. So what kind of breakthroughs have I had during the week? I feel like I knew there was something I needed to tell you guys. Do y'all remember when I got a panther crab? I mentioned it briefly and then thought it died immediately. I thought it died, couldn't see. I put it in this tank right here, right? Put it in this tank. Hadn't seen it in forever. Just assumed it died. And I kept looking at this. Oh, okay. Sweet. All right. Do you remember? Which is fantastic because I literally took this whole tank apart. All right. Took this whole tank apart, took a bunch of pieces out, got pieces of it in there, got plants in there, whatever. Took this whole thing down. All right. I have been looking at it and I'm like, I never saw any sign of this crab ever. Like, it's like I would have seen something at some point if it died. I think it would actually have made more sense to see it if it died than if it stayed alive. And I had just been staring at this thing. And there was it's a monkey pod, kind of like a cocoa hut, but it's like a pod like this, you know? So it's like, well, that pod got moved like to the front there. And so the other day, I can't remember what caused me to look at the tank. Something happened. And I look over there. I find a big ass crab. Like a crab in my tank. Thought that thing had died. It's probably been in there. I don't even remember when that happened. That has to have been. I got that at the swap me and Branton vended 2 months ago or something like that, maybe. So it's been growing for like 2 months. The thing is big, like big. Yeah, exactly. Because you never see them. They go. Yeah, and that's how it's in this tank, and I'm like so happy. Like I have I have it, like it's still there, and nothing happened to it because I felt bad. It was like literally, it was like put it in, and the same day it was like gone. Never saw it again. Thought I killed it. I was like, oh great, nope. Thing is alive and healthy and thriving and big, like very big. And I'm glad that when I was taking everything apart, that thing must have just gotten scared, hurried, and scurried into a corner and kind of dug itself in or whatever. Because I would have been terrified if I had like bumped into it. Would have scared the crap out of me. If you look at a 10-gallon narrow waist, she's about half the length tank length. Yeah, yes, I agree with that. Mine is not. Mine's not that big yet. Mine is probably. I don't know. It. I wish I had the. I wish I had the pod because it's still in there, but it's. I mean, it would fill up the palm of my hand pretty well. like I was blown away, and see, the guy that I got. Oh man, I got totally distracted, and that was. I mean, it's actually at the perfect level, a little bit high, but woo! I let it go any longer. Oh, you guys would have seen Kyle have a breakdown. I would have been losing it. All right, there. Don't want to lose my siphon. There we go. 1 second. Oh boy, that was a close one. Close one. Jesus Christ. Come on. Really? I don't have enough water in the hose. Or am I just doing something wrong? I think I'm just doing something wrong. Oh, turn my hose off. I was like, what is going on here? All right, there we go. All right, whew, okay. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that tank or that crab is freaking gigantic, unbelievable. Can't believe how big it got. And yeah, it's still in there. So now I'm like very happy. I got panther crabs, I got the vampire crabs, I got just all these different animals, and I'm a happy camper, and I'm glad that it's okay because I just felt bad. But no, it's been thriving. Probably picking off shrimp and some baby guppies that were in there. That's my bet. But I think what I was saying was Benny had told me that they get big, but he didn't have any full ones when I got one. So the last swap that me and Brandon were at, I actually went to a stand to say hi, and I'd seen a big one there, and that was when I got a taste of like, wow, that's how big it would have been if I had it. And then literally a day or two later is when I found out that I actually do have it. It's fine. It is big. So now I have a big old crab. I think I want to set it up its own enclosure with shrimp to pick off of and get rid of the Harlequin rasboras that are in there and put them somewhere else. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I think I don't want him in there with them. Now that there's less stuff in there. There used to be a bunch more hardscape and plants, but that tank is kind of going through well, I was going to reset it, but now that I have that crap in there, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I'll probably just probably just try to set up a as conducive to that crab being happy as possible, because I didn't know I had it. Now I'm like, well, no, that's gonna be my buddy. All right, focus on the tank, Kyle. Focus on the tank. You are draining water. You are draining water. Remember. Did I ever show you guys my cricket keeper that's working out so well? The other day I was at Petco and I've had problems like keeping crickets. I got one of these little buckets, right? They're these little 2.5 gallon buckets. Right? Yeah, 2-gallon bucket. And put a little hole in it. So now I got crickets. Crazy in here. You guys want to hear something? Cricket noises. Go for it. Can you hear him? But anyways, there's like 40 or so crickets in there. Great enclosure. I can't get out. And it's easy to like maintain, keeps them dark, which definitely seem to like. All right. Let's go. Empty you out. Got one more to go. One more to go. Oh, 2 more to go. Forgot about that other one. All right. You can do it. You can do it. Go. Go. All right, sweet. Love-hate relationship. Yeah, you know, that was the original thought. I was like, oh, I kind of want to see these guys breed a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, in my research, they were the ones that lay on like the broad, like underside of broad leaves, and they kind of like go upside down, I think, and then like they have sticky eggs. I could be mixing them up with something else, but I'm pretty sure that was the fish I had read that, or I had read. I didn't read. Let's be honest. Saw a video. But yeah, I think that was them. Always thought their egg places and eat them just as fast as their lamb. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, they put them in easy enough spots. I definitely think I have a mix, but I've never put them in a place that they would actually get any babies out of. Although, I mean, there's baby stuff in there. I'm pretty sure those are all baby. They're baby fish in there. Pretty sure those are all just baby guppies from the other guppies they used to have in there. There's some really tiny babies, though. I don't know. I said I just was gonna reset the tank. I was just gonna reset everything in there, and now I got to make a crab enclosure, which is sweet, but whatever. Why is this going so slow? What is going on? Technical difficulties, guys. Give me a second. Is this thing clogged? Yeah, I think that's what it was. There we go. It was clogged. All right, figured it out. Hey, so is that Shy Savage Cichlids or is that Cheese Savage Cichlids? But what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Harlequin Friday. If you're trying to figure out which eyelash is what, Harlow. Shy Savage. Oh, okay. What's up? What's up? How you doing today? I'm just getting some water changes done. I guess I could talk about this. I have been working on a video series of the Fisherman Punks for y'all. Right, first video was on armchair biologist Ben. It's like the Fisherman Punk origin stories. Well, I worked on a second one this time, but this one's a lot different, right? This one is actually me doing an art piece for Worm Wrangler Willie, which is one of those characters. Well, I'm explaining the story about him, and then I'll just kind of talk about some other stuff as well. Because when I started the video, I didn't know exactly how long doing the pieces were gonna take, like the art, and it took a lot longer than I had worry for. So I had to kind of expand what I was going to talk about. I think that is the way I'm going to kind of go with some of this stuff. Is I've been really wanting a way to kind of showcase doing some art and mixing like the real, I don't know, like the actual like fish keeping part of this in that story. What am I trying to say? Basically find a niche for my video for me to make videos in. That isn't just like showing off a tank. People do that so much better than me. People educate better. They have deeper knowledge. So I'm never going to be doing that stuff. But I do have a taste or thirst for creating like long form content and editing. Lately, or not lately, but that's what got me into YouTube in general. I mean, that's just doing. Yeah, that's actually what I meant. I was actually wondering that too. Is Shy for Chicago? Because that means that we're like local fish keepers. What's up? What's up? Because I'm out in Joliet. If it is Shy, sweet. Do you ever go out to any of the local swaps out here, Shy? I was actually that was actually one of the things I think I started saying before I freaked out overflowing or emptying one of these tanks was I actually got approached by GCCA too, which they hadn't met, they hadn't heard about my cards at all. They are a really cool group of guys, and so I'm hoping that gives me a chance to possibly get into one of their swaps at some point, which would be sweet. Because that is just a gigantic swap. I think I'd be making I think I would make a killing in a place like that. But since you're into cichlids, I imagine that you probably know about GCCA. That would make sense. Maybe not. But we going? You can do it. You can do it. All right. Yes, I was. Yeah, I'm the fish room punk guy. I don't know if you were at Greenwater when you walked in the door, you went straight in, went to the right. I was on the right wall. On the right wall. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember who I was next to be honest. Oh, the beta people. Yeah, yes I did. Yep. Yeah, dude, that was a great swap. That was so I'm the guy that does like the Fisher Punks, trading cards, posters, and all that stuff. And I had a I had a blast, and that they were very well received at Greenwater. Those guys have been that has been my hometown club from the beginning. They are just like integral into getting me into fish keeping and making me like this is my thing. Like, I love this stuff. The only reason I even found out about that club was I went to a Facebook Marketplace deal, and me and this guy both showed up there. It was like a lot, right? Like a bunch of different stuff. I was looking for specific stuff. He was looking for specific stuff. We talked ahead of time, and he's like, "Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. This. Are you looking for any of that stuff?" So we were basically just setting up like so we don't get into an argument or whatever. You know what I mean? We were just trying to figure out like who's gonna go for what. Being cordial about it, and we ended up figuring out that we were both there for totally different things, so it didn't matter. We were just talking about fish keeping, and he mentioned Greenwater Aquarium Society, so I looked it up on Facebook, and then I ended up joining, and that's like been my home for fish keeping. Love those guys. Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, man, they invite me to fill in tables because it's an easy thing for me to fill in for them. So I don't sign up to go like every week or every month or whatever, but they'll like reach out and they're like, "Hey, we got a free table. You want a free table, but a table that's open. I still pay for the table, but they got a table that's open, and then I can get over there, which is like a blessing because that's a hard swap to get into. Like usually you're on a waiting list, but they have a lot of they have especially in the winter and like in the worst weather months they have a lot of vendors that aren't as communicative sometimes with stuff. So last minute they'll have people that dip out, and but most of the time, most of the vendors just let people know, and if they let people know, then I end up showing up and can fill in that empty spot. So it's sweet. But yeah, yeah, I'm sure you'll see me around. I yeah. So man, what was I talking about? Oh, the video series. So yeah, I did an art piece. I have to finish up the finer details of it. It's got some work to do, but basically I painted this all live. Um, like I said, it's still got to do the finer details, but it's turned out pretty dope. It turned out to be a pretty awesome piece. And then what's cool is after the video, I think these pieces are going to go up on the site for sale, so people have a chance to get an actual drawn piece, and you'll be able to see the production of the piece because it was made on video. Cottage Grove swap. Is that the so that's the one that's like March 22nd. I know Brandon is signing up for it if I believe. Problem is that's a day before my birthday. And so I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do that. I want to, but I don't really want to like I'm trying to have lately rest and like recuperation and everything is a big part of my mindset. Like I gotta like try to like catch this, and I have put a hard stop on working on my birthday, at least for my normal job. Like I do not do that. If my birthday is during the week, I am not working. Like I just refuse to work that day. Um so doing a swap the day before my birthday is a little, I'm like, I don't know if I should. See, well that's also the thing. Like because like I'm just saying, like swaps are like my favorite place to be. So it's kind of oh my god, I for a second, I forgot. We're done training. I gotta start billing, otherwise I'm gonna run out of time. All right. Whew. Hop to it, Kyle. Get to it. All right. You guys are too fun to talk to. Well, what's nice is since I'm here and standing up and moving around, it is easy to get started on my lunch production and all that stuff too. But yeah, no, that like you said though, that a birthday weekend swap does sound fun. But I do want to leave like room for going out and doing like a family event, or not like a family event, or even just like a date night with my lady, and doing a swap, and then doing a date night after driving freaking doesn't. Small swap up here, March 29th. What's up, Brandon? What's up, man? Brandon's a busy man. He's all over the place. He's working hard. What the fuck? Oh, man. I done tied my fill hose in a knot. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to get a new carbon block. This is still gonna take forever. Dude, I live in the middle of like a subdivision, basically. So imagine this, right? I'm driving down a subdivision street, a family of 3 deer walking on the sidewalk. Dude, I'm like, I slow down, right? Because like these things are gonna freaking just randomly run out, right? People behind me not paying attention, they're flying like freaking swerve. Dude, I swear to God, I get past the family because I'm like, you know, and then I start speeding up. Right behind me, I see them run out. This dude has to slam on his freaking brake. Like, think with your freaking brain, or like look at the road. Like you see the freaking deer, you know what they're gonna do. You know they're gonna run out in front of you. Be prepared. It's like Jesus Christ. But people just like to assume that you're wrong. You know, it's like. Like they see you slowing down, they're like, "Why the fuck is this guy slowing down?" It's like I'm trying to save both of us from a car accident, actually. But whatever, you know. Hopefully they live and they learn. Yeah, people are stupid for real. Oh, June, what's up? What's up? I didn't see you in there. How you doing? I carbon block just because I don't like messing with chemicals. I'm a naturally nurtured Nathan. I try to keep it as natural as possible. I don't even know if natural carbon is not. I mean, I guess carbon's pretty natural. I mean, it just soaks up freaking whatever. Cam Jam, thank you, man. What's up? Jeff Kane, what's up? Put a little bit more in there. All right, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a tank filled, and on to the next one in the room. Back roads to get to Joliet suck. Yeah, man. And all the highways around here suck too. 80 is always freaking congested. 55 is decent, but it's yeah. Oh yeah, I don't use carbon in my tank, just the carbon block. Just the carbon block for filling my water. I don't use any other carbon or anything in my tank, just sponge filters, and a lot of them don't even have sponge filters, just air stones. Some of them don't even have that. I got to do a lot of sponge filter maintenance. The sponge filters I have suck. They get clogged so fast. It is unbelievable. With the hard water buildup and everything, these things suck. Ooh, that is really cold. There we go. My water here also sucks, dude. There's no temperature regulation at all. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to make my life a little bit nicer. I don't feel like standing this whole time. Got my art desk chair. Oh man, this is nice. This is what's up. Should have been doing my live streams like this for a while. Dude, that's still so cold, man. What the hell? Yep, and then we go to freaking super hot, dude. It's like unreal. Unreal. Make up your damn mind. The plumbing in this freaking apartment. All right. I'd like to bring the Fisher Punks to LaSalle. So if you happen to talk to them, sign me up or tell them to reach out. Oh, sweet. LaSalle. Yep. Yeah, so I think Jesse's gonna be getting his Fish Room Punk store kit soon, the new one, the cardboard setup. It is it's very nice. I gotta get I don't know if you want one, Brandon, too, but I gotta get you one. One thing he did that he wanted, so I had bought like a bulk amount of these cardboard displays, and he actually wanted just like some for his fish food. So I actually sent him one of my one of the extra just blank cardboard displays, which is I don't know if I should say this out loud because it's a kind of like an idea that I have. But I'm surprised no one has set up like, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a business that kind of is like an intermediate for people that are doing swaps that can get you all like the display stuff, dude. Because like a lot of display stuff that would make like your swap things, like I don't know, I have all these cardboard displays that I've recently realized are like the hottest shit in the world for me. They're super easy to ship, which I guess doesn't really apply to a lot of fish swap people. But they're super light is the main thing. And you can't really get them just singly because when you buy them singly, they're super expensive. And so I bought them in bulk. And Jesse was like, "Oh man, I need one of those." And it's like a big cardboard display. It's basically my exact trading card thing. And it's got these like little inserts that can kind of be swapped out for little smaller inserts. And I wonder why no one just does that as a business. I feel like a lot of people that are doing the swaps could benefit from having that kind of I don't know, access to stuff like that. Dude, printing up like super cheap, I don't know, little vinyl display, dude. It would, buying it in bulk, like the amount that I had to buy was really expensive, and you wouldn't want to do that for just one. But getting a hold of one at the price that I was able to make it happen would definitely be worth it, especially if customized. Take one of if you have the supply, otherwise it's fine. For sure, yeah. It's it does take up the only. I could see why you might not want it. But that's also kind of why I started saying it, because it does take up more room. But dude, you actually might benefit from having one of these black. I gotta show you what I'm talking about. Which I think you get it, but it's just like a blank one of these cardboard displays. And Jesse got one for his fish food and from me, and I just sent it to him. But you have to buy them in bulk, it's like it would have never been worth it for him to be able to have to buy them in bulk. But since I was able to get a hold of them, I don't know, it was like kind of this intermediate deal that I was able to work out. And it I don't know. I just want to, I don't know. I gotta show you, because I think that, dude, you could like display your fish food in like a moving box, then you wouldn't have to repack it, move it. It would just be in like a roll, like a, not a rolling display, but just like a unit. I don't know. Might make it more frustrating for storage, not during the swaps, like just sitting in your room or whatever. If you follow me, this might just sound like a bunch of rambling, but I do bring a lot of shit. Not much room on my table. Yeah. So I could see it working both ways for you. Yeah, it's like this water's still warm, man. 11:37. Getting most of the way through the water fills. I'm digging it, guys. This is scared you. You're not scared of me. What are you doing? Alerts want some food. Yeah. So he's Peplin just brought up the 2 table thing. That is something I was actually thinking about, Brandon. In the future, dude, when we do swaps together, it actually might be better for you and me to get 2 tables, because if that's possible in any of the places we go to, because especially now that I know that the posters are such a draw for people, grabbing 2 tables and basically having like 1 table for me, 1 table for you, and us being side by side being like the most important part, because it's really nice to be able to leave and have someone be able to cover it. It would be a lot more space to cover, I guess, but that way we're also not anchored to one spot, because going to a swap by yourself is rough, man. Unless you have like another a vendor there that you can trust. Which, lucky for us, we have like a lot of really good friends. Most people in the fish keeping community are good people. But yeah, no, just something I was thinking about that. Like, if we're gonna do the swaps together, 2 tables might be the move. And we can also play it by ear too, just depending on how much stock you have for the day or whatever. But dude, I'm telling you, with the fish food though, I'm gonna bring one of these. The next swap, if I remember, I'm gonna try to bring one of these just black displays, and I don't know. I have an idea. I have an idea of some stuff we could cook up to display your fish food, if you're interested. But it is always a video series I always wanted to do, was just kind of showing vendors the little things they can do to just improve their freaking experience so much at a swap. Makes their lives better, makes their customer experience better. It makes them look so much more professional for like nothing. Black tablecloth is the biggest deal, man. Get a black tablecloth or some sort of tablecloth. Yeah, so I don't necessarily. I mean, yeah, I'll picture basically what I'm the kind of idea that I have, but Jesse's going to be the first one to use it in the way that I'm thinking, and I think he basically just took like my trading card display, but without the decal applied to it. He just wanted one of those blank black ones, and I was like, yeah, sure, man, I can hook you up. I have an extra one, and he just bought it at cost, because I haven't like started making this like a business or anything, but it is like something that I could probably help people do, is get a hold of that, because I can afford to get them at the bulk. Assuming I start getting some more of these store kits too, because they are expensive to replace those orders. I want to change the ways of doing things with this swap. A bad idea. Yeah, no, I it's not even necessarily like a change. I mean, I guess it is, but it's just like little like advertisement pieces and stuff. Me and Brandon had noticed some things, or some of the vendors, when their display pieces kind of changed, and it was like, wow, so much different. I don't want to say anything. He knows what I'm talking about though. I guarantee Brandon knows what I'm talking about. But but when you have these like little professional displays that looks professional, but it's like, dude, it costs 5 cents in computer paper and a printer to print up or whatever. Like, it just makes such a difference. And it would be cool to see more people just kind of do those little things, because I think it would just improve the whole game in general, you know. He knows what I'm talking about. But he was always the guy. His stand, which I think he was just in a tight spot or whatever, so he had to just throw those drawings together. It was just so funny. But his stand is always something I looked at as like the pinnacle of like advertisement. It was neat and easy to like like you see everything. It was just visually appealing, and you don't necessarily need to do that, but like I think it would keep from getting disheartened at a swap, because like a lot of people have like these great products, right? These A lot of people have these like great fish that they have and like all of the stuff, but if it's not shown off right, the right people don't understand it. Like me and Brandon realized, freaking dude, having his medals to show his freaking guppies off, it was like a selling point. He's like, hey, these won awards at a freaking show, you know. Having a wow, dude, I look cross-eyed as hell. That was crazy because I'm like looking at the wrong side. That was funny. But having like a selling point for certain things and just ways to highlight certain things, it just makes so much of a difference. And you don't really have to put that much effort into it, you know. But yeah, I just wish I always wanted to be able to help vendors, because I felt like I always understood that, and I don't have the fish breeding skill or any of that stuff to sorry, hold on one second. I can't do two things at once. You let me move this hose real quick. But I don't necessarily have the fish breeding skill or time to improve the hobby in that way, but I do feel like I have the ways to, like, you know, help people just improve their stuff a little bit, their marketing a little, their logos a little bit, and you don't need to pay to learn any of that stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, really competitive. Is it too late in the day to call the boss up and tell him that you've developed anal glaucoma? What the fuck is that? Go ahead, man. Fuck it. YOLO. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Flatbed, what's up? What's up? Oh, for real though. Yeah, I actually I'm really looking forward to next week. I have a 3-day week. I got Thursday and Friday off, and then the following Monday after that off as well. That is a 5-day weekend, which is a little mini vacation for me, and I fucking need it. I can't wait. That week is going to be oh God. I have so much tax stuff to figure out too. Anyone know an accountant in Chicago that won't rake me over the coals for money? Because I'm a small business and I'm a broke boy. But no, for real, I can't see that. Yeah, dude, you'll be all right. There you go. I probably shouldn't even put that comment up. That's so funny though. That'll get you right. Oh man. Dude, I am sore. Okay. If I order posters with just Jody P and Tommy, oh shit, I've been missing messages. All right, so if you guys have messaged me, StreamYard seems to be missing large chunks of messages, and I have to scroll up to get them. I did not see this one. So if I order posters with just Jody P and Tommy, would you know which poster I want? Well, so if the posters are listed on the site, you just order the specific name. Or you could do the request a punk, and when you go to the cart, in cart notes, so you're going to go to checkout, you'll be in your cart. There's going to be a cart notes section. You write in that cart notes what posters you want. So if it works for you, I don't really care, but like you can do 2 request a punk posters and just write both those names in there. And then that would be the way to but make sure you put the names in the notes section. That's the most important part. Yeah, dude, this is I don't necessarily think it's like all or top or anything for me. It's just slow, and so it's like popping up in chunks, dude. It's so bad. I don't know if it's StreamYard or it's this computer or whatever, man. I don't know, but it is loading really slow. So yeah, hopefully June heard that. Hopefully you got your answer for that. Yeah, if the I haven't updated a lot of the posters on there, so I do have ones that are made that are not on the site, but you can request any trading card to be a poster. I do. Oh my, what was I gonna say? If I am out of stock of one that you order, it might take a little while for me to get a hold of it. Just keep that in mind, because my print shop is having issues, and I do believe that would affect poster printing as well. But I do have to say, and this might sound wrong, but there was a print shop that burnt down in my local area, and I was absolutely terrified to hear that, because I didn't know which one it was. And I looked into it, and it was luckily not mine. But Jesus Christ, I was like, that would be absolutely devastating. I don't know what I would have done. So there is that. I could look up the names you gave them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, Jody P is yeah, if I see what you're saying. I get the question. Yes. I would know what you're saying. Yes. Yes. Tommy is Aquatic News Network, and then Jody P is actually Jody P. She's just Jody P Loach Queen or something like that. Yeah, I would imagine, dude, all the paper and shit, dude. It was yeah, crazy. Yeah, and that happened. I don't know what the fuck I would do. So that was like immediately like, oh, okay, that's interesting. That's a thing. Okay, terrifying prospect. Just don't do it right before. Just don't let that happen right before a release, because I don't know how I'd always be able to find a new spot eventually, but it would take some time. Man, the lava lamp is finally going, guys, and you never got to see it. Never got to see it, and I don't think I'll be able to get over there with the way this is set up. Next stream, I'll get that thing going so you guys can actually see it. Maybe I'll set it up like somewhere in here just for the day. Dude, for real? I love it. Dude, that is Facebook fucking got me, man. Like literally always wanted to have one around. My mom was never a fan, because she's like, oh, you're gonna get burnt, they're gonna get broken, whatever. But dude, Facebook shows me all these freaking lava lamp groups, and there's people making like custom lava lamp, and you can like fill it up with different liquid and different waxes and like doing all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I don't want to learn any of that shit. I just want one lava lamp. And so I literally was like middle of the night one night, and I was like, Maya, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a lava lamp, or I'm like, tomorrow we're going to get a lava lamp. She was like, what the hell? Laughing. And yeah, I ended up just ordering one on Amazon because it was like, I didn't want to go to stores and try to find the color I'm looking for, you know? It's like I just wanted a specific color. So I got blue liquid, pink wax, and silver chrome body. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh, you might have seen it. It was actually on camera earlier, but I had to take it off because it was just bugging up the stream. Yeah, so you guys are cool. I also wonder, it might not, because I feel like if you dropped water on it, it might crack. But if you have lava lamps in a fish room, say you have like would it kind of keep it hotter in that area? They don't get that hot, but like maybe if it was like next to it, might actually kind of radiate some heat. I don't know, because mine does get pretty warm. Orange, red, and pink. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm a fan. Dude, it's just such a relaxing thing to look at. Like, it's like, I don't know. And the whole thing that I really wanted to do was ask the lava lamp questions, and if it like released a bubble to float, that was a yes. And if it didn't, then it was a no. But we might do that for next stream. I want to ask the lava lamp questions. I think it'll be fun. Of course, pink. Real men wear pink. My favorite is the celestial lava lamp. I buy everyone I see for sale up to 8. So cool. I love it. Love it, June. Awesome. Yeah, dude, they got some cool like old school ones. They got like really intricate like body stuff. They got, one of these days I'll get a giant one. I see those and I'm like, I really want one of those. I want one of like the stand-up giant ones, but got to make sure we're not going to have any kids before I get one of those, because I see a bunch of people have them and then they have to get rid of them or put them away until their kids are grown up. I don't want to own that for that long, not be able to use it. But yeah, I want a big floor one. It'd be sick. All right, I got all my water changes done, right? Everything's filled. All right, I got to put my equipment away. Oh my god, that was done. Okay. Now I mixed up my whole process for this that I normally do. Right now, leave it attached to the sink and drain out the hose, Kyle. There we go. I got too much crap in my house, you guys. Too much crap. Got chairs everywhere, folding chairs. Got a whole freaking podcast studio is what it feels like in here. Why am I always so? Well, I mess it up. For one, I never. Who is the person on the card with the red jacket? Red jacket. On the thumbnail. If you talk about the guy on the thumbnail, that is Lush and Salty. Lush and Salty Aquariums from he's Stefan. He was actually also at the swap, and that's where we took that picture. All right, Flatbed. I hear you, but I think what would be even cooler, and this is something I was thinking about yesterday because I saw a messed up lava lamp that had this weird shit floating in it, and it looked like something and reminded me, or inspired me, I guess is the way to say that, a brine shrimp lava lamp. All right, imagine a brine shrimp grow out with like the brine shrimp growing and swimming through, but with like black light and everything, like a black light top. Imagine that. Tell me that wouldn't be the coolest shit you've ever seen. Full grown brine shrimp in like a lava lamp kind of display. And I actually saw that at a local fish swap that's or a local fish store that sells huge shrimp, and that's where I got this. It was at Zuze actually. It's at Zuze. Called the Plankton Pub, and they sell these bottles, and you can go there and you get them filled up with live adult brine shrimp. But imagine that. But that's I was thinking of like I want like that. I want like a cylindrical lava lamp with a cap, but like full grown adult brine shrimp, like a super top notch grow out. I think that would be fucking sick. But growing out brine shrimp is a whole thing, I guess. But yeah. Oh, I'm closer and closer to getting this place where I wanted to be at. All I need to do is break down one of these tanks right down, or one of these plant grow outs, turn it into a water change sump, and all of this is going to be much cleaner setup. I think. I do have a plan. I do have a plan. Just have too much shit, guys. Too much shit. Ugh. So I did all of my fish room basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just 7. I don't water change the plant grow out down there. And I don't do the paludariums in the stream because then I'd have to set up a whole new location, and the paludariums are a little bit more stressful because those got lizards and frogs and get out the top. So when I'm doing a water change, I got to be on my shit for that. But yeah, that's so nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But this is keeping my tanks healthier and me on a better schedule because I'll tell you what, I was playing fast and loose with how often I was doing water changes, and that's not a way to do it. 50% once a week, you're gonna cover all your bases for the most part. I do like to hold off during the season though, because any of those water chemistry changes from the water plant, I don't want to send them down. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'll tell you, there has been so many scams lately. Oh, dude, that's nuts. There's huh, there's a shortcut in my email to get to orders now, which I guess I don't really need, but all right. All right, June. Sorry, I got lost in that. I was just looking at the order. There's a bunch of changes to Shopify. And it used to. Oh wait, there it is. All right, never mind. I'm just dumb. But there was recently a bunch of changes to Shopify that kind of messed with me a little bit. But yeah, no, I found it, so we're all good. I got you. I do have to look through my stock to see if I have those posters already. Otherwise, it might be a little bit until I get them shipped out to you. According to my email, can't wait to get home to see it in the flesh. Sweet, very nice. Yeah, you got the last of the teal ones. So I guess if anyone's thinking about a binder, I'll show you guys real quick the color that we're going to be doing the next run in, because with those things I have to fly by my seat of my pants. There's no guarantee of the stock of the colors I can get a hold of or whatever. But yeah, so we'll be doing purple next run. So obviously it'll have that Fisher and Punk logo and all that stuff on it. How all the other, so basically this is how the Fisher and Punk binders look. Real cool. It's like legit fabric. It just feels like a binder. It feels like a binder. It's a binder, you know. But yeah, it looks like this, and you can see how there's a gray edge around it. That'll be purple for the next run. All right. So if you're looking to get a hold of one of those, yeah. So if you place an order for the binder, that's what's up. The teal ones are gone. The picture up there is still teal because I haven't made a purple one yet. Since they're custom made, I can't really like, you know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. I don't want to put I guess I could put the front on, and the spine just wouldn't be done yet. But yeah, if you want one, June, yeah, place an order. And if you do, I'll refund the shipping for your other one and just ship it all together if that's what you're looking for. But I think you already have a binder, don't you? I guess that is the one thing. Like if you end up buying one of the other binders and you really like a certain color, it is I guess it can kind of shoot yourself in the foot and miss out on the color you really like, but it is it's just kind of random. It really just depends on what I can get a hold of. Oh, are the binders sold out? I'm failing you guys here. I wonder how long those have been sold out for. Oh, you know what? I guess they technically should have been sold out. I just never restocked after I got the 5. Does that make sense? Yeah, they're not sold out anymore. I fixed that. Or at least they shouldn't be. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Fixed that. The the Wave 1 are officially sold out. I think I've already mentioned that. I have a little bit of those left over for either in-person sales or vendor kits. But yeah, I think there's like 40 something packs left or 30 something packs left. Yeah, so I think you had bought the last one, and then I just forgot to adjust the quantities back for the 5, because yeah, I need to change that picture though, or at least make a customer note or a note in the listing for that. Oh man, there's so much stuff to do. All right, well I got to get going because it is 12 o'clock. Got my water changes done. I got to eat some food. I got to get ready to go to work and take a shower, which it's been a while, but I have it's not been a while since I took a shower. It's been a while since I've just wanted to get in the shower as much as I feel right now. I just want to actually be getting sick now that I think about it. But anyways, all right,
All right. Much love, guys. I will see you next week. As always, tell your loved ones you love them. Make sure you give them hugs. Tell the people that mean something to you that they do mean something to you, because sometimes people need to be reminded of that. All of you guys mean the world to me. And once again, I really, really appreciate all those people that commented on that Facebook post yesterday. I appreciate you guys for showing up every week. I appreciate the fact that you've taken time to just get to know me via these live streams and videos. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, like, for real. Love you.